out to another episode of It's All Been Done Radio Hour. We have a very special episode of the Topnotch Tangler for you, but before we begin, I would like to thank people that are really important to our site. MadLab, that's our host site, our theater where we perform. At the moment, MadLab is doing Theater Roulette. I talked about that a lot last week, so listen to the beginning of last week's episode for all the details. But please do check that out. Please also check out It's All Been Done Radio Hour's next live show, which will be Saturday, June 10th at 5:30 p.m. We're bringing back a very popular reoccurring character that did several episodes but hasn't been seen in a while. So that'll be cool. If you're not in the Columbus area, there's still plenty of good content for you. Check out our parent website, IABDpresents.com. Has podcast, written work, and more. This week I'd like to highlight Culture Papa Go-Go. That is our cast member, Amanda Iman, and her mother and her sisters, Addie and Faith, sitting down and talking pop culture of the day. Currently, there is a preview episode. You can hear them talk about the MTV Movie Awards. Doesn't matter that you already know who won, because that's really not the point of the discussion. Or it doesn't matter if you don't know who won, because you don't care about the MTV Movie Awards, because that is absolutely a fair position too, and I think you'll find some voices of agreement if you listen to that preview episode. Go ahead and subscribe, because it premieres in June as a weekly podcast. We'd also like to thank Circle 270 Media, which It's All Been Done Radio Hour is a proud part of.
Our next program tonight features that fearless fighter with fantastic features, the Topnotch Tangler. One night, years ago, a brilliant scientist from a rich family found herself in the wrong place at the wrong time, or possibly the right place at the right time, depending on your perspective. Pelted with rays no one fully understands, Miss Kimberly Benson was transformed into the Topnotch Tangler, a superhero who can save the city.
Oh, now you're making me blush.
Along with the police commissioner Carl Darling, who doesn't know the Topnotch Tangler's identity and with whom recently broke up with.
What did you say?
And the eager young Lieutenant Adam Carson.
That's me. Thanks kindly for mentioning me.
You're welcome. This terrific trio keeps Tiptown safe from the terrible townies who terrorize it.
Who's that flying through the sky?
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
Beating senseless the bad guys.
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
Prettier than an apple pie.
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
Here she comes, there she goes, bye-bye.
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
Hey everybody, I'm on the scene. No need anymore to flee or scream. I'm here for you, so have no fear. I'll knock those villains right on their ear.
She's the best, she's really tough. Some tangles, evil schemes and ropes and knots. She's the hero of Tiptown's peace, cleaning up our dirty streets.
I'm here for you, so have no fear.
The Topnotch Tangler deserves a cheer.
Hooray!
Who's that flying out of the sky?
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
Keeping safe our own Tiptown.
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
She'll pound those criminals in the ground.
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
Then turn every kid's frown upside down.
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
She goes fighting crime.
The Topnotch Tangler.
I'll do my best to make you proud. Now it's time to disperse the crowd. Thanks everybody, take care, get home safe.
There she goes again. The Topnotch Tangler.
Tonight's episode, Hot Dog. We join Carl as he washes away his sorrows at his favorite bar, Malone's.
Dames.
Dames?
Dames.
What about him?
Who can understand him?
I hear you, Carl. My dame, she's crazy in the head. Always blabbering on about this and that. Somebody got a new hairdo, or she thinks our living room could use a fresh coat of paint or some nonsense.
At least you have a dame, Mickey.
What happened to yours?
She dumped me faster than a bowling ball from a 10-story walk-up.
Oh, that's rough. Wasn't your dame rich?
I guess so. I never really thought about it.
Yeah, she's a billionaire or something.
I think you're right. Doesn't matter. I felt like a billionaire with her. Now I'm just another broke loser living in a cardboard box in the street.
Hey, you need a place to stay, Carl? My dame turned the spare into a sewing room. God knows why, because she never sews. But, we got a couch. Real comfy.
No, Mickey. It was just a metaphor. Kim and I didn't live together.
Oh, good. So you still got your place. That's real good.
Nothing is good without Kimberly.
I hear ya.
Give me another.
That'll be your fourth cola, Carl. It's gonna make you gassy.
No one to care about that anymore, now is there, Mickey?
There is if you stay here much longer.
Commissioner!
Carson, can't you see I'm drinking?
How many
Let
colas?
me be.
Oh, I'm sorry. How many colas has he had, Mickey?
3. Just ask for a 4th.
Okay, I still should be able to ride in the car with him. By the 4th, his burps are nasty.
I hear ya. My dame, she don't drink the soda much, but when she does...
I don't need to ride in a car with you, Carson. I'll take the subway home.
Oh, pardon me, Commissioner, but I don't think you'll be going home anytime soon. There's an emergency.
Let somebody else handle it. It's my night off.
What kind of emergency?
An unknown man is taking hostages at MadLab at the edge of town. Guess he thought the lab would be empty this time of night, but there were a couple people working real late. They tripped the alarm, but now he's saying he's gonna blow up the building if we don't let him go.
Wow, you boys lead exciting lives. Not like me and my dame. The most exciting thing that happens to us is when our cable company adds another channel.
All right. I guess I'd better go. What do I owe you, Mickey?
On the house. My patrons behave when they see the police commissioner drinking here. Worth any amount of soda you want.
Hurry, Commissioner. I already flashed the talisman. The Topnotch Tangler will be waiting for us.
I'm coming, Carson. Calm down.
Oh, sorry, sir. Come on.
At Pimmer Labs, the Topnotch Tangler is being filled in on the situation by Officer Ryan, a member of the Tiptown Police Post.
And so he's taking Dr. Meyer and 2 techs hostage.
Oh my goodness, that Officer Ryan, that's just horrible.
Oh, no kidding, the Topnotch Tangler.
Well-
That's horrible.
Of course, I'll do my best. When vile villains veer into vacant venues in my valley, I'll valiantly vanquish them until they vamoose in a van or some other vehicle.
I'd prefer if you don't let them get away, the Topnotch Tangler.
Well, of course, Ryan, I'll do my best. I just need more words to keep the alliteration going. I'm sure you understand.
Sure. I'm not exactly into the flowery language, but I get your point.
Well, thank you.
Flowery language? Oh, darn it, did I miss the alliteration? I love the alliteration.
You did.
Oh, it's okay, Carson. I can do it again for you if you'd like.
Oh boy, would you, the Topnotch Tangler?
Why, yes, of course. When vile villains veer
I
into
don't
the
think
vacant...
that's necessary, the Topnotch Tangler. Ryan, what's the situation?
Somebody's touchy tonight.
You have no idea.
Well, as I was just explaining to the Topnotch Tangler over here, it seems a man named Nathan Chestnut has broken into the genetics lab here at Primer in order to make use of their equipment. Dr. Meyer and a couple of techs were working late, and are now his prisoners.
Do you know what Mr. Chestnut wanted in the lab?
Mr. Nathan, sir.
Excuse me, Ryan.
He's Japanese. The family name comes first.
I thought that was only for Chinese and Korean people.
Interestingly, in the English-speaking world, Japanese people usually transpose their names. But in their home country, surname is indeed first. Nathan Chestnut is the natural version of his name.
Huh. Nathan Chestnut doesn't sound very Japanese to me.
Well, he was actually adopted, and...
I don't care. What does he want?
That's unknown, sir.
You know this man's name, but you don't know what he wants?
Correct. He's on a watch list. He normally deals in stolen arms, weapons of mass destruction, terrorism, and the like. He's a really bad guy. But I didn't see anything in the report about him ever dealing in anything science-y.
Science-y? Really?
Oh, it doesn't matter what he wants, Commissioner. I'll stop him, just as I always do.
Okay, the Topnotch Tangler. Let's go.
Excuse me?
I said, let's go. To the lab. You know, to stop Nathan or whatever his name is.
Oh, did you just hear the same rap sheet I did, Commissioner? This bad guy sounds really nasty.
And?
And I have superpowers. You don't.
Are you saying I can't do my job as police commissioner?
Of course not. I just don't want to see you get hurt.
I face danger all the time.
With all due respect, Commissioner, I think Topnotch Tangler's right. This fella sounds a little out of your league.
Oh, thank you, Carson.
We have a tactical squad on the way too, sir.
Carson, you stay here and coordinate with Ryan. Send the squad when they arrive. I'm going in now.
I don't think that's a good idea.
That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Sir, really, I know you're upset, but I just...
Come on, the Topnotch Tangler.
Topnotch Tangler?
Yes, Carson?
The Commissioner probably wouldn't want me telling you this, but his girlfriend just broke up with him, and he's having a rough time of it. Would you look out for him, will you, please?
Oh, of course, Carson. Oh, I'd better hurry and catch up to him. I'm off!
Just outside of the genetics lab in the Pimmer building.
Okay, the Topnotch Tangler. Nathan should be right in there. He's got the windows covered up, though. We're gonna have to go in blind. I'll roll to the left, and...
Well, excuse me, Commissioner, but we don't have to go in blind. I have X-ray vision.
What? Since when?
Since always.
Why have you never mentioned this before?
I don't like to be showy. You know, tangling and untangling things is kind of my wheelhouse. All the other powers are just secondary.
How many other powers do you have? I know you can fly, but what else can you do?
Oh, that's not important right now. So, Commissioner, let me take a look inside.
Well?
Huh. The door seems to be shielded and most of the way along this wall.
It's a lab. They probably have sensitive things that needed some additional shielding.
No, it's different. It's not permanently built into the wall. It's like a cloud of steam or something, except normally I can see through steam.
All right, so back to the original plan. I'll just...
Carl is interrupted as the heavy metal door to the lab blows off his hinges and hits the Topnotch Tangler, who sails several feet down the hallway. A figure emerges from a green haze and grabs Carl by the throat.
Oh, jeez.
If what?
I told you it would. You can put him down now.
No, Dr. Meyer, I don't think I will. I enjoy the feeling of this man's hand around my throat. I can feel the life slipping out of him.
I think ripping the door off its hinges was a better display of your strength, don't you think?
Yes, but it wasn't nearly as satisfying.
Hunt Commissioner Darling down at once, Nathan.
Oh, good, you know my name. We can save a little time.
I know a lot more than that. Drop the Commissioner right now!
I don't respond all that well to threats from those inferior to me, which I assume to be everyone now, correct, Doctor?
Why, yes, Nathan.
I said put him down!
Your voice is shrill. Has anyone ever told you that?
Oh, Carl! I warned you!
The Topnotch Tangler rushes Nathan and punches him in the chest. He drops Carl, who falls to the floor in a heap and doesn't move. Our hero unleashes a flurry of blows on Nathan, who staggers just a little under each one.
Pow! Wham! Slug!
Even with our superhuman strength, a punch is barely hurt. You do good work, Dr. Meyer.
I know I do.
I've only been using human strength on you.
Why? I know you are capable of so much more.
Normally, my punch could kill a man.
Well, as you can see, it does not kill me. Show me what you've got.
You've asked for it. Bam! Slam! Kapow!
Fascinating. I do feel the difference, but it appears you still can't knock me over. My turn.
Bring it.
Punch.
The Topnotch Tangler goes flying down the hallway, crashing through a thick wall nearly 30 feet away and out into the night sky.
Very interesting.
On the street below,
The Topnotch Tangler! Are you okay?
the Topnotch Tangler groggily sits up.
I think so.
What happened?
I've never seen anyone so strong.
Where's the Commissioner?
He's... Oh, God.
Is the Commissioner dead? Or is he all right?
I think he's all right. I've got to get back up there.
The Topnotch Tangler tries to get to her feet and, feeling dizzy, quickly falls back down.
Topnotch Tangler!
It's okay. Just give me a minute.
The Topnotch Tangler passes out.
Lieutenant Carson, the tactical squad is here.
Okay, it looks like the Topnotch Tangler is down for the count. I can't handle this, so I guess I'll lead him in.
I think he's getting away. What are our orders? Lieutenant Carson?
Oh no. Is this the end of a Topnotch Tangler? Of Commissioner Carl Darling? Of Lieutenant Carson's optimism? Come back next month for...
Don't I get a cliffhanger too?
Well, I don't know who you are.
I'm Officer Ryan.
I don't care. As I was saying, come back next month for this crazy cliffhanger's conclusion in our special Nathan events. Thanks for coming out, everyone. Tonight's show guest starred Zane Sexton.
It's all been done. Radio Hour number 73. The Topnotch Tangler number 7. Hot Dog. Starred Samantha Stark as Kimberly Benson, a.k.a. the Topnotch Tangler. Keith Jackson as Commissioner Carl Darling. Joe Morales as Lieutenant Adam Carson. Zane Sexton as Officer Ryan. Stephen Woosley as Mickey. Dan Condo as Dr. Meyer. And Virgil Von Hartzel as Nathan Chestnut. The episode was narrated by Chris Allen. Sound effects by Foley artist Seamus Talty. The show is written by Jerome Wetzel. Music by Nathan Haley and Jerome Wetzel. The Topnotch Tangler's theme performed by Nick Argenbright and cast. Check out our website. It's allbeendoneradiohour.com. Rate and review us on iTunes. And all that other cool jazz. And also, have a great week. Okay, Nathan's not here yet. Chase, do you want to go ahead and do your welcome to our show thing before we do Daniel Kravitz?
You guys ready to dance?
No.
Yeah. Is it sign language?
What?
Do I have to move my legs that much?
You have to move them into place and stand there.
Okay.
That's it.
No, I'm just more
No, you
for
don't
my
need to
hip.
dance. No, not at all.
Okay.
I'm not a real choreographer. I'm just a fake one that likes Bob Fosse. Good luck.
Yes.
I'm joking. Come on.
It's like Chicago.
Posse.
Lots of
I'm okay.
Birdcage.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Birdcage.
Robin Williams.
She say, what's your sister like? I'd say man, because she's a whore.